Welcome to another video. In this video, I'd like to talk about the Alfisti term, which is used quite a lot in my country, Turkey, but probably everywhere around the world. There's a word called Alfisti, and what it means for me is the definition of to be able to buy any car, like from the cash or drivability side, and instead of those other cars, choosing an Alfa Romeo. That's the definition of true Alfisti, because that has the passion into it, that has the will into it, that has, the love of Alfa Romeos into it. Otherwise, if you have certain amount of limitation in the cash, and if your ideal car is not an Alfa Romeo, just like a Porsche, BMW M3, or Mercedes-Benz, any kind of like Japanese car from Honda to Toyota, so then you are not an Alfisti. You're just buying the car that you can afford, and it happens to be an Alfa Romeo. That's a limitation, that's obligation, that's not Alfisti. True Alfisti is not about obligation. It's not about the limit of your cash. It's the heart, the choice of heart, not the mind. If you're purchasing instead of a stable BMW M3, which you can find the parts everywhere and you can easily modify, if you purchase Alfa Romeo Giulia with 2.9 liter engine with a chopped up Ferrari engine, it is an exotic car, so you're an Alfisti. If you're going to the edge and if you're too rich, buying an alcoholic car, custom built, $500,000, that's top of the line. That might be an Alfisti, I'm sure. But even then, instead of like proper brand new Golf GTI, if you're buying an Alfa Romeo, you could be an Alfisti. It's not just about the limit of the money, but it's about the choice. If you can buy other cars that you truly love and desire, and instead of those cars, if you're buying an Alfa Romeo, that becomes, I guess, Alfisti. So it's about the willpower and also be able to do that in real life and driving the car. That's probably Alfisti. If you agree with me or disagree with me, just share your opinions. Am I an Alfisti? I'm not sure. I'm a car lover. I love cars, and I happen to have Alfa Romeos along the way, like a decade. It's a long time for my age, and more than a decade. Right now, I'm driving Alfa Romeo 3.2 GT Busso 2006. This is the car that I have currently, and in the Alpha mode. So, do I love the car? I love the car. Did I modify it? Yes. We got coilovers, we got bigger intake manifolds, carbon fiber ACT, we got software tune-up, we got Ferrari F430 throttle body, we got a lot of things. So this car right now is around 280 horsepower, which probably was the original power is 240 range-ish. It's not ideal when you compare to the era's BMW M3s, but still gets the job done. And right now, it is the best sounding car. Even the guy is called Richard Clarkson. You probably know the guy from the Top Tier. So he says it is the best sounding car ever. After driving Lamborghinis, Maseratis, hypercars like Koenigsegg and stuff, he said that the best sounding car that he regret the most selling that car was the Alfa Romeo GT V6, which is the early version of this car. The Busso engine inside. This has more developed, of course, more powerful Busso engine, but the sound and the feeling is still similar. This is a front-wheel drive car. It could have been an epic car if it was a rear-wheel drive car, but there are good points. Maybe I will create another video in the future. This is easily drivable car with the power output, and when you're driving on asphalt, front-wheel drive gives you more confidence. It's more easier to drive it to the edge, so you can always shake the car. This car has right now limited slip differential from QF, and a lot of things has been changed from the car since the first purchased. Right now, I am about 85,000 plus kilometers. So it's living its life. I've used it for a long time, daily basis, like a couple of years. So I hope I defined in a right way the Alfisti. I'm not against the low budget Alfa Romeo solutions, but it's not just true Alfisti. It's just a proper car love, enthusiasm. But whenever you get the money, if you're choosing something else, then that's not Alfisti. That's, like I said, that's obligation. So I hope you enjoyed. And if you agree with me or disagree with me, just share your opinions and watch the other videos I created with the Alfa Romeo, because this channel is just for hobby and I'm just sharing the experience that I lived through with the Busso Alfa Romeo. And I guess it's been loved with many car enthusiasts around the world. And like I want to finish with the same words of the Jeremy Clarkson again. I think this is the best sounding car. The closest car that I've driven, and I've been happened to have the chance to get inside, was the BMW E46 M3 with a carbon intake and also tune-up because of the throttle body. Like, if you want to get close to this sound, you have to have a throttle body, some sort of car. And either you have a race car or throttle body BMW E34, E36, maybe custom M5, or bigger engines, way bigger engines than this one to get the intake noise. But it's a proper ideal combination, engine size and everything. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.